I'm Bethany.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is Looking for the Middle.
Welcome back to another CouchCast.
Yay! You know what I was thinking the other day?
What?
We need to tell people what CouchCast is. We haven't done that in a while.
Oh, yeah.
So,
for all our new people.
For all our newbies out there, if you haven't been listening since the beginning or you didn't go back to the first few CouchCasts where we described what it was and you're like, what are they doing? Here's the deal with CouchCast. We take questions that you guys send in. We take questions that our friends ask and we write them on paper. We throw them in a bowl and then we just draw one out after the cameras are rolling, but there's no cameras. After the microphone is rolling, we draw a question out of the box, we ask it, and then we just answer it off the cuff. No prep, no notes. This is unfiltered, Bethany and Kristen. We wanted it to be, hence the name CouchCast, like you're just sitting on the couch with us and we're just having a good little girl talk session because this is how we talk all the time.
Oh, yeah. This is literally a mirror of what our life is like without the mic.
Exactly.
So, and that's what we wanted.
Yeah.
And we like that this is a little more, like you said, unfiltered, personal. There's no telling what we're going to say.
Yes. We want you guys to feel like you can approach us.
Yes.
Like, send us a message, send us a question. It will most likely end up on a CouchCast at some point.
Definitely.
So, let's pick one for today. What do we have? Let's see here.
We have...
Okay. What is
Whip
it
it out here. What are the perks of being single?
Oh.
Your tax forms are easier to fill out.
Kristen just had to fill out all her employment
I just had to fill
forms.
out tax forms when I started a new job.
That's true.
And it was super easy. Single.
Well, are they really easy, or can you just be like, babe, here, fill these out for us?
Okay, I'm trying to answer the question.
You are correct. I am not doing a
You're
good job.
not helping.
Sorry, my bad. Okay, so there's that.
What if he's
you
bad
get the
with
whole
tax
closet
forms?
to yourself?
Yes.
As we sit in the closet here. And I guess we're talking about like marriage versus single.
Yes.
It's not necessarily dating versus single. I've dated several people.
Mm-hmm.
Never had anything of theirs in my closet.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a marriage thing.
Yes. You get to dictate all of your holiday plans.
That is one thing that I get the most nervous about.
Same.
Is I love my family holidays.
Same.
And I'm more than happy to compromise, but
I don't want to.
It makes me nervous. It really does. If I'm just being totally honest right here, that's the one thing that I tense up a little.
Last December, I was with a few of my friends, and a couple of them were married. One of them was engaged, and they were all talking about, like, yeah, we're going to his folks for Thanksgiving and mine for Christmas, or we're switching, or we're having to do this. And I'm like, I am really happy that I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, my family holidays, we have all these traditions, and we do all this stuff. And now that, I have siblings that live out of state, so we're all home, and I'm going to be really sad when I have to give some of that up. How that's going to work.
Yeah, I do think that's one thing that gets me, like, when I'm in a relationship, and I always have to, like, be very conscious of it, because I'm a pretty independent person. And so I get used to not answering to anyone for my time. I'm not saying I just waste time all the time, but, like,
but you
if
can do
I
want to
go do something at the drop of a hat, I'm like, hey, Kristen, let's go, I don't know what.
Myrtle Beach.
For real, though. Let's go. Sure. Why not? I don't have anything else going on. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to check with anyone. You don't have to do anything. In fact, we went to Myrtle Beach a couple weeks ago, but then the weekend after that, I went to Panama City. And I actually went with a couple of girlfriends who are both married and have kids. And let me just tell you, it was a whole lot easier for me to pack up and go to Panama City for 4 days than it was for either of them.
Yeah.
So I really thought, I was like, this is a nice part about being single. Yeah. I just packed my bag and off I went and let the roommate know when I was coming home.
Yeah.
The end.
It's super easy.
So, yeah. That is definitely a perk.
Yeah, the spontaneity is way more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the right way to say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one.
You can eat whatever you want.
That's true.
I don't mean like eat whatever you want. Like,
but you're not
donuts and ice cream all the time. But I'm just saying,
preferences.
What if one of my favorite things to eat he can't stand?
Honey, you're making your own dinner tonight. I'm having nachos.
But then on the other hand, I'm like, I want to cook for someone.
I have never had that thought.
Really?
Yeah. Which I've just now got to the point where I'm cooking for myself.
I don't like cooking for myself because you have to eat the same thing like over and over and over till it's gone.
Yeah.
If there were two of you.
Yeah, the portion thing will help. But I've never like, I can't wait to have somebody to cook for.
Oh, I can't. Oh, now we know how I feel about grocery shopping though.
That's very true.
So
If anybody ever needs a personal grocery shopper and you
Please
live in the
call
metro
me.
Atlanta area, Bethany would be more than happy to help you.
And she is not being facetious.
No.
Like, if I could make a living as a personal grocery shopper,
Why don't you just go work for Kroger and do like the click list?
this is going to be really embarrassing. I halfway seriously considered, it's like, you know what would be kind of fun?
Dream job.
This is embarrassing.
Did you look into this?
A little.
Oh my gosh!
After I
Why
saw
did
these
you tell me?
people, I was like, that looks so fun. They have their little list and they're just putting stuff in buckets and
Y'all, this is news to me. Okay,
it's embarrassing.
I take with my water.
I obviously am not gonna like just go around, hey, guess what I did this afternoon? I don't want people to think I'm weirder than I already am.
Too late.
Okay.
You just ruined it.
Sorry.
You blew your cover.
But yeah,
That's
that does look really fun
Oh
because
my
I'm
gosh.
weird.
Oh my gosh. Okay, other perks of being single.
Oh man.
Why am I struggling right now?
This is a tough one. Ask me this when I'm dating someone.
Yeah, seriously.
For real,
You know what was
though.
funny the other night? My little sister is 19. Her and her boyfriend have been dating for 3 years. They just had their 3-year anniversary.
Good grief.
She has
3
officially
years?
been in the longest relationship of any of the siblings.
Wow, and she's the youngest.
And she's the youngest.
That's so funny.
So she was calling me, or she didn't call me, she called my mom because she was supposed to go to like a family function with him and she didn't really want to go. And I won't get into the details, but I told her, I'm like, be glad that you have somebody that you can go to functions with because no one's asking me to go to their family's grandma's birthday party or whatever it is. And she was like, yeah, you're right. And
That's so funny.
so it's funny whenever she would have probably said,
yeah.
oh, you're single, you don't have to worry about ever doing this. But I'm like, be glad you have somebody to go do this stuff with.
Yeah.
So it's all about perspective.
It is, and I think you're getting our perspective that too of like, what are the perks of being single? And I love that sometimes people ask us stuff. I'm like, they think we have it all together.
Yeah, no.
And so we're kind of sitting here like,
I'm struggling just a
that's
smidge.
a good one. What are the perks of being single? You should go ask Lauren. Go yell at Lauren. Be like, hey,
what are the perks? Let me text her.
yeah.
One thing, I think we've talked about this before, but one thing, I'm an avid shopper. Okay, as you have probably realized if we talked about the size of my closet now several times. But like when my mom goes shopping, she has like, hey honey, is it okay if I buy this? Or hey, do we have this in the budget? Or and I can be like, shoot, I won't eat out for a week and I'm gonna buy this pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just totally.
Yeah, I think that's what we've talked about before too, is like your decisions only affect you to an extent.
Yes.
You don't have to consult anyone else about how you spend your time, about how to spend your money, about how you do anything, which is great. And I know the question is, what are the perks of being single? But I just want to caution, put a caveat, whatever you want to say on that, because I tell myself this, because like I said, I'm a really independent person and I do things how I like to do them, and it's great. But I always in the back of my mind, I'm saying, now don't get too ingrained in this. Don't get too closed hand around whatever this thing is, because it's preferential. And if someone comes along and wants to do it differently or has a different way of doing things, then you should willingly and happily say, I would love to do this however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't matter.
Yes. Agreed.
So.
Okay, here's one that's kind of, I don't know if unconventional is the right term, but and maybe this is just unique to me, so feel free to shoot me down here, but when you're with somebody, there's this level of like anxiousness, and I'm not talking about like, there is the good jittery butterflies feeling, but there's also this like, are they okay? Are we okay? Are we good?
Yeah.
Like, what are we going to be doing?
Especially early.
Yeah, when am I going to see him again? Like and I don't love that feeling.
I'm a much more chill me when it's just me.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a good point.
And again, there's some fun to the butterflies and the jitters, but there's also the not so fun side of that.
Side.
Yes, the second guessing side, where when you're single, you don't really worry about that because you know yourself. And
especially depending on how single you are.
Oh
because let's be real, y'all, there are like degrees of singleness.
Oh, please break this down for me.
So there's just got out of a relationship single.
Check.
Which I don't think we have to explain that, right?
Nope.
Like just got broken up with or just broke up single. Then there's, I really want to meet someone single. Then there's given up single. Like,
okay. I'm over it.
I don't even care. Whatever. Single, like, too far gone. Then there's, I don't even know what this is, single, where you're not dating anyone, but you're kind of like, well, maybe you, but I don't really know what we are. That's a weird one. Then there's trying to meet everyone, single. Like the over-flirt single person.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
So,
I never really thought about it that way.
yeah, there's lots of different kinds of single.
We should do an episode on that.
Oh, okay.
We'll file that one away for later.
Sounds good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like you need to come up with one more perk. And then we
Okay.
can wrap up.
One more perk.
Y'all, I'm sure there are more. These are just, again, we don't have time to prep for this. So this is all off the top of our heads. Bethany is waving her arms like
I
she
got
has something
one.
to say.
My clothes are a lot more comfy when I'm single.
A freaking man.
Can I just close with that one?
Yes.
My hoodies, my leggings. Yeah.
You just don't worry about it as much.
Nope.
If I want to go out in public and not wear makeup,
Yep.
I can.
I can.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
That's
So-
such a good point.
I'll just leave you with that one because even once you're like in a relationship, you don't have to be put together all the time. But you're still thinking about,
Oh, yeah.
do I
You've got
look
to be
cute?
on it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And then there
So-
are days when you're single, you're like, this is how I am. And we're just going to go with it.
So I'm like, it's 6 p.m. and I may or may not have slept in this shirt, and that is okay.
Exactly. All right, guys.
Okay, guys. I don't know if we answered that question well or not,
Yeah.
but
If you have any you want to add to the
yeah,
list,
let us
please
know.
send them to us.
Because
DM us,
we're in a place.
email us. Yeah, we'd like some perks.
Yeah.
We'd like
We're
some
just
more to
being
add
straight
to the
up
list.
honest right now. We were struggling a little, so send us some.
Yeah, we'd love to read them.
Sounds good, but yes, we'll be back next Wednesday with a full episode. But until then, I'm Bethany,
And I'm Kristen.
and this is Looking for the Middle.